Yo, this your boy LT, and I'm back with another LT podcast. Yeah, I'm talking back, and I'm in a little different environment. Not really environment. I'm still in my own home, but you know what I'm saying. I'm not in my little studio, or whatever you want to call it. I'm kicking it in the living room. You know what I'm saying. Got my PJs on. You know what I'm saying. Got my, you know what I'm saying, my D-Bowls on. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Kicking it warm. Stay warm out there. It's cold on the East Coast. Well, I think it's just the East because I don't think we have a coast. There's a West Coast though. Yeah. So I'm not really sure about that. So don't quote me like I think I'm smart and all that. And if the picture's crooked, then the picture's just crooked. Don't worry about that. And I'm holding the mic like I'm working on like TRL or some shit. I don't even know if that's still a thing, but if it is. But anyways, what up? You know what I'm saying? Squad. Yeah, I don't do that too much. But yeah, it is what it is. But first things first, I do want to give a shout out to some more countries have downloaded your boy. You know what I'm saying? We do have this off top of the head, so I'm gonna be short though. We got Canada, Spain, France, Lithuania, and India all downloaded. So shout out to you guys. I appreciate it much. I appreciate it very much. The question is, I want to know. Somebody asked me earlier or yesterday. I was telling it was my brother actually. I was telling my brother that which countries downloaded, and I'm like, how do they even find you? Like, I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know how they found me. So, I mean, I didn't even know a lot of them countries spoke English. I mean, it's 2023. I'm sure a lot of them do, but it's just a shock to me. It's surprising. Hey, it may be small to y'all, but it's big to me, and you know, I appreciate that. But it'd be love if I can get like 20 countries. You know what I'm saying? At least 20. You know what I'm saying? Might be a lot to ask for, but it is what it is. A brother can dream, can he? Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm also on my taking a little drink, you know what I'm saying? I'm on the 1800. 1800, I'm talking about they said they put hair on your chest. I got a little bit on my chest, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't trying to get no more. But anyways, man, it's let me see what I got right here. Yeah, it's been a couple things, you know what I'm saying? Starting off, you know what I'm saying, with the coffee. First things first, you gotta start off with the coffee because that's first thing in the morning, you know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure, I feel like probably like 100% of the people that watch the podcast, or hell, 100%, I ain't gonna say 100, but like damn near 99.9999999% is probably drinking coffee in the mornings, you know what I'm saying? And where does everybody go to drink coffee if they don't make it at home? I'll wait. Starbucks. Everybody go to Starbucks. But nah, I just seen something about the boycott with Starbucks. I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know I don't know what they got going on. So apparently Starbucks people boycotting them because apparently they wrote a letter to the Palestines, however you say that. Basically saying they support them, and apparently those are those are the ones going against Jerusalem. So yeah, people going on, you know what I'm saying, boycotting that, but that's Starbucks, you know what I'm saying? They too famous. They got something going on with their logo too, something about the mermaids, the sirens. I'm not 100% sure, so I ain't gonna get into that, you know what I'm saying? I'm mind my business. But there's been a couple things on my mind, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I was also watching the Alec Murdoch. I know it's old, but I'm just now seeing it, so don't worry about why I'm just now talking about it. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of y'all probably don't even keep up with that stuff, but I just be scrolling on YouTube, and if I see it, I see it. I just stop and boom. You know what I'm saying? I get to scrolling. So, but yeah, apparently this dude was like a lawyer, some whatever, and he killed his son, and his youngest son was always like, getting in trouble, drinking a lot. And they got into like some boat crash or something, and the dad, which is Alec Murdoch, apparently he was just like so. He just making sure that nobody mess up the family name, Murdoch. You know what I'm saying? He making sure nobody messed that name up. So by any means, he gonna stop you from messing that name up. So anyway, apparently his son getting a little boat crash, cause havoc, cause problems. You know what I'm saying? Later on, like his dad kills him and his mom, and they, as far as I know, they still don't know exactly what is over, but apparently they think it's the family name. They tarnished the family name by causing so much havoc. They was in like Columbia, South Carolina, I want to say. They were big, grandpa. It was generations of them, and they all was in like the court system, lawyers and stuff. So he wanted all his kids to do the same thing, and it was only one that was doing it, and that was the oldest one. His name was Buster. His name was $5 Buster. You know what I'm saying? But he was the only one that was like following them footsteps. Paul was like the black sheep. You know what I'm saying? That nigga was just doing what he wanted. He ain't care about nothing. You know what I'm saying? Just having fun, getting drunk, rich. You feel me? So he was just living life. And then you got, he just living life. But so his dad killed him. But his dad, you know what I'm saying? Alec, he got caught and he went to jail. They sentenced him to like so many life sentences with no chance of parole. And I heard he was having his way in jail too. He in there, they played a record, and he on there talking about, I got 9 out of 11 football teams right to win. He's like, that's pretty impressive, huh? Talking to his son Buster. Buster like, yeah. He like, yeah, I won like 4 soups or some shit like that. I said, yeah, he in there having fun. But yeah, then they said somebody else came out and said shit. Alec Murdoch having his way. He having his way up in there. So he ain't tripping. I mean, that's a long time, but ain't nothing happening to that man. People be thinking when people go to jail, they like, oh, they about to, what you did to these kids or what you did to such and such, they about to do that to you in jail. That's probably not true more than half of the time. A lot of them dudes that go to jail, they be in there chilling for real. Nobody really be bothering them people, man. That's why they come out cool. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't nobody bothering them. So yeah, he having his way. He ain't tripping. He just got a long ass time, so hopefully he keep having his way. But dude already got like white hair and shit. So that mean like he old. He might only live another 20. But damn, that's a long time. That's a long time to be sitting in jail. And then you got your I don't know if y'all heard about the new chick, Hannah Payne. Or not the new chick, but the new case that went on. It was like a 2-day, 3-day trial, maybe a week trial, I think they said. Apparently the Hannah Payne chick, some chick, she was trying to do a citizen's arrest, be a good Samaritan, trying to do a good citizen's arrest. So she like, I think she made the dude crash. Then like, or no, he hit somebody and like took off, and she seen it and trying to like stop him and do a citizen's arrest, and like, bro, she just took it too far. Like, went up the dude's car. He didn't even know she was like, you know what I'm saying? He didn't know what was going on. She ain't no cop. You know what I'm saying? She come up with a gun. She pulls a gun out on him automatically, gets out the car with a gun and just goes up and shoot the man or something. And just, I don't know. You can look it up on YouTube. It's like citizen's arrest going wrong. So, yeah. And yeah, so I don't know how much time she got for that, but she gonna get some time for that because you were doing too much. That ain't your job to do. You know what I'm saying? You don't go up to nobody's car pulling a gun. Not on no good a citizen's arrest, especially like on some shit like a hit and run. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, like, you want to be a good person. Like, yeah, they deserve what they deserve, but you don't do that. You let the police do that. That man might kill you, but I mean, vice versa. She killed him. You know what I'm saying? Then now look, she going to jail because she ain't mind her business. Not even minding her business. You could have called the cops and gave them every detail you knew, or even followed them and called the cops. But for you to just pull up on this man and pull your gun out, you doing too much, boo. You're doing too much. So yeah, Be careful. If there's anybody out there that's all about their citizens arrest, like, want to be a Karen or a Darren. you want to be a Karen or a Darren. I don't know who's named Darren, but my bad. It just rhymes, so I use that name. Don't. Hey, don't come at me. But yeah, Karen and Darren. So that's basically what that was. But yeah, then we got Hey yo, I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty entertained on this. We got the Soldier Boy and the Blueface beef right now, yo. This shit is kind of funny. Like, I ain't really been looking too much into it, but I just know how both of them are, and like both of them, like, it's all about entertaining bullshit, especially on the internet. Blueface gonna entertain it. Soldier Boy gonna entertain it. Soldier Boy tell Blueface to pull up. Blueface end up pulling up to the little addy he sent. Like, bro, they both gonna entertain it. Asking people, you seen Soldier Boy? Yeah, hey, I'm entertained. I ain't gonna lie. It ain't been nothing good on YouTube, so I gotta watch something. I don't really watch movies and shit like that. I will, don't get me wrong. Like, I'll be at work, I'll take my laptop and I turn Netflix on. But when I turn Netflix on, I'm on my phone still. I just can't really get in the movie. There's gotta be a real good movie. Like, the last good movie I watched, shout out to my boy Gabe, man. He put me on. It's called See Me Now. It's like these dudes doing magic. You know what I'm saying? They do magic and they running from the FBI doing magic, and this dude that work in the FBI that does magic with him, but he just, like, I guess he faked it or some shit. But they got a part 2. That shit hard, so y'all check that out. It's older, but it's still good. It's called See Me Now. That shit's good as hell. But yeah, the Blueface and Soldier Boy, man, they out there talking about fighting. I don't think Soldier Boy gonna fight, but they could do a celebrity boxing match. But I think Blueface gonna whoop Soldier Boy. I ain't gonna lie. Blueface be boxing and he be fighting anyways. Like, I just don't, you know what I'm saying? But they can really make some money off that. And that's probably exactly what they doing, is making some money. Especially, the way it came out. So they definitely probably making some money. And Blueface is tripping. That messed up his I ain't gonna lie, I like Blueface, man, but he wilding. He messing up his relationships with his baby moms. Not even with just them, but just the way he going about things. Bruh tripping. I ain't gonna lie, bruh tripping. And I mean, I feel like if he wasn't rich, he wouldn't have it like that. Cause relationships hard to have out here nowadays. You feel me? They hard to have. They hard to have out here nowadays. And it seemed like he might. I ain't gonna say he got some mental issues, but it seemed like, he a gangster, Crip and shit. And I know it's probably that come with a lot. You know what I'm saying? Especially him being a celebrity, he probably having mental issues. Not even just mental issues, but the way he going about things, you think something's wrong with him. Like, the things he don't care about and the things he do care about. But it is what it is. The man rich. You know what I'm saying? Baby mama left him. Just seen the video before I started this that his baby mama, Jada, got back with him. He bought her a crib for Christmas and so on. So it is what it is. That's what's up. But the relationships right now, man, if you find you a good one and, settle down. And I know I may sound pretty biased because, I got mental problems. Not like mental issues like where I'ma just, well, hell, I don't know. The way life is, I don't know. I ain't gonna even say that, but yeah, man. If you got mental problems within yourself, work on yourself first, I guess, and then work on a relationship, whether it's with the same girl or whether it's with the next girl. You know what I'm saying? You can have the best girl in the world, but if your trust is already messed up and somebody do something to mess your trust up, then it's gonna be hard to get back on track. And then however you cope with it, they gonna feel like you don't want them because you not, you know what I'm saying? It don't seem like you into them like that anymore. But you ain't saying, like, feelings may change, but like loyalty is a big thing. You know what I'm saying? Especially in relationships, and that's one reason I'm kind of scared to get in relationships. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just like you gotta trust. You really do, and that's the thing. That's what I gotta work on. Is that I gotta trust, because if I don't trust, then relationships will never work. But it's just like you just never know. Like, on both sides though, men and women's side, you just never know. You might be out here looking crazy. You just never know. It's just, and then when you already got the trust issues, you already got that thought that something is going on. Hell, when you got trust issues, you don't believe anything is going right. So you thinking like, I wonder what she's doing, when I'm not there. Even though, what I'm saying, you can't think like that. Because really, I'm really a nonchalant person, but when I care about you, I can get out of character sometimes, and it be uncalled for, but it is what it is. It's just, what I'm saying, we cope with things how we cope with things. We can't do everything. We can't do how somebody else wants us to do. Like, if you cope with it this way, smoking, drinking, partying, sleeping, eating, working out, however you do it that way. You know what I'm saying? And that's what some people got to understand. When you going through things, you going to cope with it differently. And me, speaking on me personally, I've normally been single like most of my life. I never really had here go a secret for y'all. I never really, I never really had a relationship over a year. I want to say it was like 11 months, 12. I mean, 12 months is like a year, but still, it's just like 1 year. I hear people going through relationships that's been with each other for years, and they be like cheating on each other or with this, that. But relationships takes two, and it's hard. It's hard. If you really want to be with that person, you're gonna make it work, and that is very, very true. But when you have mental problems going on and you can't get through that, how do you make that work with somebody? Because it ain't gonna work if you can't make it work within yourself. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So like, if I can say, yeah, go have fun all I want, but if I don't trust you, then the relationship ain't gonna work. Cause trust is like the main thing. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about who you talk to. I mean, it is, but it ain't. But like, if I ask you as your boyfriend or whatever to not do this or do that because I feel like it's like disrespectful and it fucks with my trust, I expect that. You know what I'm saying? Vice versa. So, but my thing is, I deal with things with how I deal with things, and that's just what it is. So, hey, I do it every episode. Hold on. And boom, I'm back just like that. I'm bike like I never left. This is my bike, and on my cover I got my bikes. But anyways, yeah. But like I was saying, if you ain't right within yourself, it ain't no need to try to get in a relationship right now. And how do you work on that? I don't know. How long does it take? I don't know. I don't know how long it take. Regaining feelings is hard. Like, I don't know how long it take. I feel like regaining feelings, you got to be away from them to realize what you're missing. And then when you realize what you're missing, then that makes you engage towards them more. You know what I'm saying? Then when you see them, you're going to be up under them. You're going to be, a little more lovey-dovey. I'm not really too much of an affection person, so that can rub people the wrong way too. And the way I come off can be blunt. You know what I'm saying? I can be blunt with how I say things. And I don't have no bad intentions behind that. But it is what it is. But I ain't gonna lie, overall, yeah, my mental ain't all the way right, especially when it comes to these relationships and shit. Like, it's not just you. It's just like it's you and somebody else. I mean, it ain't like having a kid. I don't have kids, but it's like having you and somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's almost like when you're in a relationship. And it's cool. Don't get me wrong. It happens, but it's just like, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm not saying that I don't do this or wouldn't do this, but it's like when you in relationships, you have to do certain shit. It's like, if you playing a game too much, it's like, I have to get off the game and spend time with her for a little bit. I have to text her because I ain't talked to her all day. I have to call her because I ain't called her all day. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know. And that's another thing. Are you ready to This is sacrifice. Are you ready to make that sacrifice? I feel like I'm ready, but until I get the inside of this brain or the inside of this dome right, ain't none of that shit gonna matter. So until then, until then, until you get that right, it's never gonna work with nobody. I don't care how good they are. Like everything's gonna slip through your fingers, whether it's a good one or a bad one. They all gonna slip through your fingers. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you just gotta work on that shit somehow, some way. I don't know how to do it though, but shit, hell, far as I know, just enjoy yourself. Just be you. Hell, go out, do what you do. I don't really go out like that. I have times I go out to the club. You know what I'm saying? I have times like I had a little. I have my spans where I just go out for like a month. I go out for like every weekend for like 4 weeks. 4 weeks straight. But then when I'm in the crib, I'm in the crib. Like I don't go out for like 6 months, close to a year type shit. So like I'll go out for a month straight, and even throughout the summer, I'll go out like once every other weekend, maybe. But I might not be there the whole night. A lot of times I won't even go. If the homies go out, I'll step out, but I won't even go. They'll go or whatever. But I'll be in the crib. Then when it get cold, I'm really not going nowhere. So don't even worry about that. Don't worry about me going nowhere, especially to no clubs. I went to New York. That was cool. But if it ain't like traveling somewhere like that, I'm cool. I ain't about to be in the bars. I can drinking at the crib by myself on an 18 done. And I be drinking the Luna Zool. You know what I'm saying? Used to be on a Patron, but that Patron sit on me different. Like I can take a few shots of Patron or, sip on some Patron, but that shit sit on my stomach. Like it's like the next morning. I know I ain't drink that much, but that shit making me throw up. And I'm just like, yo, this shit ain't cool. Like hanging me, like I'm having a hangover, like for nothing. Took a couple shots. I remember one night though, I was drinking and then I went over to my boy's crib and a couple of the homies was over there and one of my dogs, he had some 1800 and one shot changed my whole night. I'll never mix 1800 again with anything. Well, I had other stuff, so yeah, but I'll never mix 1800 with anything. Did me bad. So, but it's doing me alright right now. R.I.P. to Trayshawn Robinson too, man. Little homie, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? One of my nephews, little homies. And by the way, my nephew, check out the OMC clip. It's episode 15. This 16, I think. But check out the OMC clip. It's only part 2, but I got the full audio on all the platforms, But I lost some footage. You know what I'm saying? I lost it. I lost the SD card to the camera. The next night I went to go edit the video. Lost the footage. Don't even know what happened to the SD card. I want to say it may have fell out my pocket down at my grandma's house, but I put it in like my little jacket pocket, and I just don't know, and I still ain't ran across it, and I'm like, damn. So I lost that footage. If I ever find that, I'm gonna delete what I got on YouTube. Actually, yeah, I might just delete what I got on YouTube and just put that whole one out and make it a new episode, but be like an archived episode or some shit. But I don't think I'm gonna find it no time soon. I ain't even been back to my grandma's since then. That was around Thanksgiving. Yeah, that was a little while ago. And check that video out. It's just coming out due to me trying to find this SD card, thinking I'm gonna find the SD card and never finding the SD card. So that's me. I take that on the chest because I definitely did that, and I gotta replace that actually. But anyways, yeah. So yeah, check out that little. It's like 12 minutes. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty dope. You know what I'm saying? I'm just talking to the little youngest. You know what I'm saying? All of we all family. Like that was my nephew right beside me. Then on the far, you got my cousin. OMC Not Shawnee. You got your boy OMC Champion, that's my cousin. You got OMC K Trizzy, which is my cousin. OMC K Man, a little K, whatever, that's my nephew. Yeah, so, and y'all check their music out, you know what I'm saying? They doing their little thing. They, yeah, but, you know what I'm saying? Talking to the youngest, trying to give them game, let them know, like, this rap shit ain't, it's cool, but there's a price to pay with that, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, like, you gotta be ready for everything, the good and the bad. Like, I asked him, like, if, you know what I'm saying? You just watch it. I ain't gonna sit here and tell y'all what I asked him. Just watch it. You know what I'm saying? Check the full audio out. Buzzsprout, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Deezer, bro, anything that support podcast platforms. Follow my TikTok. That's the LT podcast, I think. It might just be LT podcast. I don't know. Just search both of them. Instagram, LT podcast. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so I'm just trying to still working on getting some people on here. I ain't been working too hard on it, but I'm figuring some shit out. You know what I'm saying? Because I can travel, take my shit with me, set up. You know what I'm saying? And we can get going. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I'm just on here. You know, just chopping it up with y'all. I've been slacking. I've been behind. I ain't gonna lie, but I did just drop. I don't know if I dropped 2 in a row, but there was some technical issues going on. But let's just say I just dropped one. I did just drop one. I did say also on like 2 episodes ago that I might not be dropping all these shits on Fridays anymore. It'd be hard during the work week, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, get off work. I'm sure y'all understand. You get off work to come to work. It's basically what it is. But this time you working for free until you make it, you know what I'm saying, make that shit shake. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? You get off work and like you doing the podcast. I don't really want to, not that I don't want to talk about nothing because I do, but I'm trying to sit down, kick back for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Watch TV, play the game. I ain't trying to do no podcast right now. Don't get me wrong, I do, but that shit sometimes, like, especially getting fresh off work, that shit tiring. So, and today, what's today? It don't matter what day it is, because I don't know when this video coming out. So, if I say a day and then it don't come out till that next week, you'll be like, this video old. Like, so. Shouldn't ask me what day it was, but you asked anyway. You know what I'm saying? Computer about to die. Damn, where my charger at? I do need my little charger. Yeah. But man, I'ma hop up off here. You know what I'm saying? I'ma enjoy the rest of my night. You know what I'm saying? And then I'ma probably drop this video soon. I don't know. I ain't worried about it. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe to the YouTube channel, the LT Podcast channel. You know what I'm saying? Because check my videos out. I know a lot of the ladies want to see me, you know what I'm saying? No, I'm just playing. But nah, y'all download, y'all said, do whatever, support, do whatever you got to do. I appreciate it either way, you know what I'm saying? And I'm going to holler at y'all. Y'all check the last episode out with the OMC and subscribe to the channel, YouTube channel. Follow the Instagram, follow the TikTok, you know what I'm saying? I don't really support the Facebook one no more, but I mean, feel free. It is you do what you want. I don't pay your phone bill, so yeah, and I need more people to download me. You know what I'm saying? Support the channel, support the podcast. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all pay money on cigarettes and shit every day. Support the boy with like $3 a month. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, a month. Not even a month. I'm just playing. Do it one time, and I appreciate it. I don't even need it, but for real. But I appreciate it either way. You know what I'm saying? Because one of these days, y'all gonna be the reason that I'm doing what I'm doing, or making what I make, or whatever the case that is. I don't make nothing. Don't worry about that. I don't make nothing right now. But we gonna figure this shit out. We gonna get going. And I appreciate to the ones that downloaded as soon as I put it up. I don't know who that is. But again, Canada, Spain, France, India, Lithuania. Salute to y'all. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. And yeah, I'm out.